issues surrounding mental health have sparked a lot of buzz on Queen's campus in recent years. In an effort to combat these issues, in 2011, Principal Wolf created the Principal's Commission on Mental Health at Queen's. Last week, the commission invited students, staff, and faculty to 2 working forums in order to discuss ways to improve student health and wellness on Queen's campus. Increasing mental health literacy and reducing the stigma surrounding mental health is not an easy task. So, interested to see the progress that Queen's is making with these issues, our Private Eye News team headed to the forums to see what staff and students had to say. Earlier this fall, Principal Wolf appointed a board of commissioners to be in charge of the Commission on Mental Health at Queen's. To find out the primary goals of the commission, we sat down with one of the members, Roy Chacon.
Well, I think after the tragedies over the past several years, really, he recognized and I think really Ontario secondary, post-secondary institutions generally have recognized the importance of mental health initiatives and mental wellness on campus. Again, it's during these years that are really formative and that sort of the mental health aspects, be it a mental illness or anything of that sort, really appear within sort of the student population. Our goal is by April to formulate a set of recommendations and have those recommendations. At that point, I guess the commission's work, at least in this first stage, is over once those recommendations come out. And then it becomes a question of implementation, right? But I think it's every step at a time right now. And right now, sort of the crucial thing is to make sure that everyone has their chance to be heard and to be heard by us, and for us to incorporate that within a larger strategy. Because I think it's mental health and mental wellness is something that impacts everyone. I think everyone has something to say about it.
The forums were designed to give members of the Queen's community the chance to voice their ideas, suggestions, and advice on how to promote prevention and recognition of mental health issues among the student body, as well as build on the university's response to students under stress and distress. The forum was set up in a town hall type setting where everyone was given the opportunity to ask questions and voice concerns about mental health issues on campus.
I think that a lot of buzzwords get thrown around quite easily, like reducing the stigma, awareness of mental health, normalizing the problems. And I think that those are words that are easy to say and kind of sound good. You know, the Queen's Words Green was one. You know, we want to get rid of the stigma, but no one ever addressed what is the stigma, what's the problem.
The struggle is that there are certain things in campus seen one another. So, you know, she mentioned the Queen's Words Green initiative, and the thing about that is it's the most seen on campus representing mental health. However, it ends this year, and next year it's a different topic. So that's worrying in itself that was a one-year thing that's over. And that what happens when individuals feel misrepresented by the big seen thing. So I can say personally I felt misrepresented, and yet that was this fantastic unifying thing, but by focusing on certain, like she said, certain buzzwords, people get left out.
The forums were all in preparation for recommendations that the Commission will be making this coming spring regarding a strategy to help promote awareness, reduce stigma, support students, and foster an inclusive and supportive environment that maximizes health and wellness and effectively responds to illness. For those students and staff who didn't have a chance to attend the forum, but wish to make suggestions or recommendations, the Commission members are eager to hear from you and can be reached by email at cmh@queensu.ca. For students at Queen's struggling with mental health issues, there are many resources available on campus that are both free and highly accessible.
Well, I mean, HCDS is a fantastic resource right now to go and get some help. HCDS, of course, has a model where within 24 hours you can be placed, you can have at least one appointment put in an urgent type situation. The AMS has many programs that are available, and I encourage all students to check out what your student union, what the AMS has in store, and also please go to our website. There's a whole list on our website of resources available.
Raising awareness and reducing the stigma surrounding mental health is vitally important if we hope to create an environment of health and wellness on Queen's campus. Forums like these are a great way for staff and students to provide constructive input about these issues in order to spark positive change. since mental health is a serious and growing issue on university campuses nationwide, now listed as the second leading cause of death for our age group. It's crucial that Queen's takes whatever initiatives they can in order to enhance supports for students in need. This has been Jo Hatt reporting for The Private Eye.